All right, hello my people, welcome back to this channel. This is Gagbola speaking. Today's video I want to walk you through how you can carry out change of name for a particular company, for a particular business name on the CAC portal. Now I will focus on a company in the example. Recently we were trying to work on a job and we tried the actual process of change of name, but unfortunately that process didn't work through and we had to waste an amount of money on that particular process. So we devised another route and then we're able to carry out the change of name. So what I will be doing first is that I'll be walking you through my screen and showing you the first method, which everyone knows. And then from there, we'll now know how to proceed next. Is that okay? So the first thing I want to do right now is to see how we can start the process. Let me log into my account. So I'm currently logged in now on the CAC portal, right? So the usual process that everyone should go through, and the truth is that whatever I'm going to be teaching you later on in this video might later go outdated. That's why I want to show you the standard format. So until CAC is able to rectify their portal and then fix the issue of change of name, then at least pending that time, you'll still be able to carry out change of name, right? So the first thing you want to do is that for a name change to go on, that means the company is ready to, change their name from whatever it is now to another name. And in that process, you want to make sure that you have gotten a new name. Now, usually the new name most times doesn't really, it's not always different from the old one, right? Sometimes they want to add something in particular to the name. Other times they want to change the name completely. So depending on whatever, unique situation you have, you determine how you can apply these different methods I'm going to show you. So the first major method where anybody wants to carry out change of name does is that first you have to come to name requiring consent, click on apply for consent. So once you do that, you come to depending on the kind of change of name you want to do. It's for company, you select for a company, then it's the nature of business for the company, right? And then you go ahead and put the reason for the change. You can see that here you can carry out upgrade, you can carry out change of name of entity. So that's what you want to do. You want to change the name of the entity. Is that okay? So you click on apply for consent. Yes, start my application. That's what I'm going to click on. So thereafter, you would come here. What actual company do you want to change their name? So let me give you an instance. Let's say the name of the company is ABC. Let's say this particular company wants to change the name, right? So this is the company. So I want to change the name. So you are going to be proposing the actual name you're applying to change it to. Let's say we want to change it to ABC Test, okay? Limited. Don't forget it has to carry limited too, right? So you have to suggest 3 different names, right? So once you are done with that, you click on proceed to payment, right? Proceed to payment, and then you'll be able to make the payment of 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira, right? Once you pay, you can see you are paying 5,000 naira for this particular process because you are seeking consent for from the Registrar General to be able to approve your seeking consent for the name registration for the change of name you want to do. But the issue is this: we did this same process, consent for a particular registration, paid 5,000 naira. At the end of the day, the change of name didn't go through. We couldn't use the availability code. So let me show you the availability code. This is not a personal information. It expires after 60 days. So nothing special about the name, right? So let me quickly show you what I'm trying to say. So we have a name in particular. Okay, where is it now? So let me show you the actual name we're working on. So this is the name. I don't know if you can see my screen right now. Okay, the name has been approved and we are given an availability code, right? The one was given and we're given an availability code, but still the availability code did not work. We're getting a particular error. Let me see if I can show you the error we're getting. So this is the error we've been getting whenever we try to, you can see the error, availability code not found, availability code not found. We've been trying this for days now. It's not giving us or generating the necessary details that we require, right? So usually once you put the availability code and you want to carry out change of name, so that means on this particular portal, right? On this particular portal, when you are carrying out change of name and you decide to go to post incorporation, entity account, entities, so once change the name for entity, post incorporation. Now this is the normal process you carry on, right? So let me see. So you can see that while we were trying to carry out the change of name, so this is where you get the change of name option. After selecting the name, you put in the availability code here, right? You click on search, it keeps bringing up an error. You see availability code not found. No matter how many times you click on it or you try to do it, it will bringing up availability code not found continuously. You can see the error popping up. So after we have tried this particular process for like 3 to 4 working days, and we thought it was just a random error from CAC. So we decided to persist, but after persisting and it didn't work. So this is now the walkthrough on how you can resolve this problem of availability code not found. So the first thing you want to do is that don't go through the process of seeking consent for your applications. Don't go through seeking consent for your application. So do a proper name reservation. Name reservation. Start from the scratch. Click on new reservation. Come here. Select the company option if you are doing for a company. Come here as well. Select the type of company you want to do. Click on continue. Put in the name of the company. Now let's say ABC Test Ltd, right? So you select the nature of business you want to reserve, the nature of business, and the second option, right? Check availability of that particular company. Now, as if you want to start a new registration, that's what I'm saying, right? So I've done something like this previously for a company and it went through, right? So I'll tell you the downside of this. Let me update, let me check for suggested name, and then let me use it just for the purpose of this example, right? Let's use this, check availability. Now, the only downside of this particular method is that if the name is very close to the already existing name, it will not go through. That's the only disadvantage of this. If the name is very close, so if for instance I'm having ABC Limited and I'm now doing ABCD Limited, somehow the AI might spot it to be very close, 90%, 70% close to the already existing name. So in this particular option of change of name, you want to maybe rearrange the name. If let me give you an instance, there was a company, the company we had this issue with was let me use a broad example, a kind of example that will not point you to the exact name. So let's say the name of the company is Stellar Farms and Agroforestry. Stellar Farms and Agroforestry, right? That's what you are trying to upgrade to. But the first name is actually Stellar Farms Limited. Now you can see what you are trying to upgrade from and what you are trying to upgrade to. So we tried to reserve with this particular method, it didn't go through. So we have to rearrange the name. Instead of Stellar Farms Limited, we now do Stellar Agroforestry and Farms Limited. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Stellar Agroforestry and Farm Limited. So we just pick the first side, put on the second side, and then we're able to get the name resolved. So sometimes if you are not wise enough, you might not be able to trick the AI to give you exactly what you want. So if you have been able to reserve the name, click on continue, go ahead and pay for the name, just 1,000 naira. Once you're done paying for the name, then you want to come back to your post incorporation portal. Now when you get to the change of name option, right? So what you want to do is that now that availability code, now when you put it here, it will definitely go through. It will not come up with this particular error that we're having right now. So I believe you understand what I'm saying. So you will no longer have that error because now you are doing it from the reservation part. So I believe the availability for consent is currently having issues. That's why CAC is maybe denying people from getting the availability code. We sent emails to them, but up till now we've not gotten a response. So if you want to carry out change of name, right, that's the proper way to carry out change of name. If you try it, I want you to try it right now and give me your comment in the description and let me know. Now for those of you that want to carry out change of name and you are not even an accredited agent, so you can see that the interface of the portal is different from what you have, right? So you can reach out to us, right? We would link you up and get you something like this that you can use for, especially those for this, specifically for those carrying out sales registration, not those who want to just do it, use it for once and forget about it. If you use it once and after 1 month you don't use it again, we'll remove it from the group, even though you have paid. You understand? So we want people that do this as a business. That's the people who give access to the accredited agent. So you reach out to us. Our WhatsApp link will be in the description. Right? Do well, reach out to us and we'll give you access to it. So I believe this video has actually helped you. If it has, there's nothing that it's not going to cost you anything to just give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and do well to drop your comment. I would love to hear from you if this method works, right? So whenever you're watching this video, depending on whatever method works, I believe you'll be good to go. My name is Akinbola Ezekiel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Thank you.